Hi, Sam Topert, Sound of Joy Music Services, and we're on to our next viewer request. Uh, Andre Crouch's The Blood. Now, I don't do it in his key, which I believe is B flat. A flat is the recognized key that you will hear a lot of people playing it. And because it can trigger a YouTube algorithm, if I play the song in its entirety, you're going to get it in pieces and broken up. So let's get going. Key of A flat. And back down. The Nashville number system: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and octave 8 or 1 once again. All right then. So now in the block chord format, if there's someone is singing it, you start them off with a seventh chord in A flat. Gonna hold that chord, and you drop down to the G flat. G7, then back up, then to the 4, which is the D flat chord, and then to a straight A flat chord. Now in there, taking a break, they are singing. That's your melody. So you're just doing. As you can see, the melody is right there where your chords are found. The transition chord is a C6. Now, the walk up can be way back on. Then you see the chords to the F minor. A G flat over the A flat. They call this an A flat 9 sus4. That's the chordiap. And resolve back to that 7. It continues. The blood takes you back to that D flat chord. That gives me strength, which is a jazz diminished chord. There's diminished name. Back up to your root. Now, this chord can be determined by a lot of musicians. I like the F7th because of it has that full chord. That could be right there though, but I love to hear that 7th. It will never. Now I like this chord. Remember the Nashville system? It's power. Because you're right here. So that will get you through that part of the song. Now, of course, I left out a lot of movement because I'm not trying to trigger. I've got a couple on my earlier versions of this same song, a couple of notices. But when you're playing for someone singing this song musically, since you know the path, I'm going down the scales, but I'm now playing around the song from a natural piano standpoint, taking advantage of the fact that a piano is not just a musical instrument, but a rhythmic instrument. Let me see. it is. I have to remember what I'm doing because I'm used to just playing the song without thinking about my changes. But I'm giving you some more changes that you could interject in between the chords. Way back on Calvary, the blood that gives me strength from day. I like this change today. It will never lose its power. And get that power, POW''R, power. Whichever way you want to do that. Now another transition to get to the second part is I'm gonna slow that down. It, melody on top, it reaches a E flat 7. If you got bass on the bottom, for those who count the number system, that's the 5 to the 2, the 5, 6, 7, 1. That's the 2, not the 2 minor, but the 2 major. It flows, slow down, to the lowest. Now I like the blood. Now you can go straight. The blood. If you want to go gospel, you're going to throw that minor in there. The blood. Diminished from day to day. Look at my fingering. It will, let me see. It will, could go that way, or it will never lose. You could do this here. It's power. Now, this song, of course, is tempo based. It's you want to call it a traditional gospel feel, you have to be able to fill this song with music. All that has to be happening getting to each verse. Now, the original version that Andre Crouch did is a lot faster. I like this slowed down version. It gives the people a chance to push the words out in a more musical tone and the musician to have space to become musically inclined. Way back on count for re. Now those are my moves. If you look at any of my videos, you will see that's what I use exclusively, because as a musician, I take liberty to change how I approach the music in between the lyrics. And that is your lesson on the blood. Again, learn your scales, learn your bass chords in this natural system. Pick and choose which ones you're going to use to put a more gospel sound. Add a seventh note in there. Use the diminished chords, which is your jazz tones, to sort of even it out. It's okay to use the sixth chords, classical chords. That is a classical move. There it is. I try to throw it all in there because gospel music is about the bringing together of all the different genres, not just one. All right. As always, if you like these videos, please subscribe to us. Give us that thumbs up. Pushing us up in the algorithms makes YouTube happy to see that we are providing a good service to all the viewers. And of course, leave your comments. On to the next viewer requests.